What's up, everybody? It's James with Tally Light Productions, here with another voiceover for a day I was gaffing on a local production for a commercial here in Tallahassee. Grabbing a stand out of the truck, setting up stands. That time it wasn't fitting on our cart, so I had to go back for it. Setting up some lights. There's an aperture 1200, no, I'm sorry, aperture 600D for a on the side there. But we got a lot going on. You see a little disco ball, whole little party scene, a little office party scene. I was in charge of changing the lights over to color just so we can have a little bit of there's a difference between regular office life to party office. Of course, got to get some Red Bull in there. But you see all the carts there and all the crates. It's totally important to keep everything organized. I think that's a huge part of time management, especially when you're not having to look for any sort of cartolinis or small lights or chargers or AC plugs, all that stuff. Here we're just adding some more lights to the background. You can see I'm clamping this to the bottom of the table so that it's out of the camera view. Most of on-set gaffing is small touches. We just do micro adjustments everywhere, adding and subtracting as you need. But see, like we're adding another light. We wanted it more to the side, so we didn't rig it to a table, but instead of just throw it on a sandbag and get it there. With a good amount of people on set, want to make sure we tape up any cables just so we don't have anyone trip by accident. I'm definitely going to do another video on how to do this properly. Of course, there's other ways to do it, but I've found the way I've been doing it for a while is definitely effective in most cases for broadcast and TV film production. Here I'm acting as a stand-in since all our lights are up. I'm making a little T mark for the cast there, and I broke my own rule. I didn't even have a Sharpie on me, so I had to ask for one. Stupid me. So we can write down the cast name just so they know where to stand. Here I'm doing some cable management whenever we have time, just so wrap is a little easier. The GoPro that I had on did not have any shutter control, or I didn't look into it, so you see a little flicker there on the controls there. So with these guys, I've known these guys for a long time. I'm pretty much their local gaffer a good amount of the time, but also I do shoot for them. But in that it's acting as an AC. You know, sometimes this job, you don't know where it's going to take you. You might have to go up to the second story, bring up a combo stand and throw a 1200D up and shine it through like if it's sunlight coming from the second story. So, of course, whenever I have time, I try to wrap up as much as I can. And in this instance, I am cleaning up after ourselves. I was taping where all the lights were going. This is towards the end of the day. I think we had one more shot outside, or maybe this was after that shot. So V pulled up the trailer, loaded everything up from inside, bringing all the carts out. Of course, I ran into a tree right there. You got to watch where you're going most of the time. Let me know what you think about this POV angle. I'm trying to do a couple new things whenever I'm on set to try to capture what it's like in my shoes a little bit. Let me know what you think, if this is good, bad. Been using a GoPro I had, the Hero 10, and a clip mount for on my chest piece there. And then at the end of the day, once we organize everything, just go one by one with the carts, strap them in. Everything has its own place. That's a big part of organizing. But it's definitely not a one-person job. Everybody's wrapping out. You can see people are wrapping outside, moving it inside, and slowly but surely moving everything in so everything's ready to go for the next shoot. Hopefully this gives you a nice glimpse of what it's like to be a gaffer on a smaller local commercial. Definitely it was a smaller crew than big budget commercials, but let me know what you think in the comments. Please subscribe. Definitely want to keep adding to this. You can see the next videos. Thank you so much. Bye.